Hey there. I thought a neat topic would be Uranus in the 12th house. And since it's in my 12th house, it's conjunct my ascendant in Scorpio. And interestingly enough, my daughter has Uranus in the 12th house and it's conjunct her ascendant in Aquarius. So we both have the same placement. It's just hers is more Aquarian because it's double Aquarian with Uranus and Aquarius, and mine is Scorpio Aquarius, so a little bit different. But 12th house, Uranus. It's a very, very cool placement, but then it's also very, very heavy. So you can get really caught up in the rules of society and not really wanting to follow the rules of society because you think that they are just bullshit, because they're made up by people just like you and me that just want to gain money by controlling the whole population. And what gives one person the right to control the whole population? Who governs that? Who said you got the right to tell everybody else what to do and what to pay and what to wear and what to whatever? You know, I thought that God gave us all free will and choice and everything. You know, people choose to put other people in power. People do that because people don't know how to choose for themselves. This is Uranus in the 12th house. You give yourself answers. Answers come like lightning flash. You know, and you think way outside the box, and your subconscious, you know, dreams give you answers too. I hear like still voices, you know, they're barely like an inside voice, like soft inside voice telling me answers, or I get signs, symbols, just weird crap happens. I have telepathy sometimes, and I can get premonitions, and I can feel people's vibes, but that's a whole different thing. That's a Scorpio. I can read their thoughts too. I can look at somebody in the eye, and I can read their thoughts, and I can feel their vibes, and I can also feel their freaking emotions, and I don't know if they're mine or not, but that's all a combination of this Uranus 12th house, Scorpio rising, and Neptune in the 1st house. So it's all a big combination of that. And yeah, conjunction. And another thing that I think about, I think about off the wall, weird stuff just comes to me, like when I'm walking down the street, it's like I can see like the bigger picture and everything, like, okay, I'm here walking and this other person's at the cash register and they're a part of life too, and then it goes on to thinking, well, we're all connected to everything, and then it goes right back to everybody, to some person has power over all of us, but really we don't, because it's a big freaking facade. Because it's a game of life that we're all here to learn these lessons, to go on to to evolve to a higher state. You know, our soul needs to evolve, so that's all the bigger lessons, just that this reality this reality, this material reality, is a freaking illusion. When people say, basically a lot of earth signs say, you need to be in reality. Well, what the fuck is reality? This bed? Because I can touch it and it feels real? Or money because it was made from a frickin' tree? So that we could cut down more trees and make more money? That we don't have the gold to back up? And who put gold as money? It just goes on and on and on. I mean, take away the frickin' money. Money is the root of all the frickin' greed and everything. But then, if it wasn't money, humans would be greedy over something else, because what is the ultimate problem here? The ego. The ego needs to be contained, it needs to be moderated, it needs to be balanced, or it needs to be getting rid of or something, because we allow ourselves to do bad things. We have the choice. And we choose to either listen to that God voice inside of us, or do the temptations on earth. So that's what I believe anyway. And this is much of what you go through with thoughts and ideas and crap just going on in your head about life and rules and shit like that. With this Uranus in the 12th house, it's like, why do I have to do this? Because I'm just going to die anyway. You know, you have to go through this school. You're born. First of all, you're born. We're all searching for one thing since we're born and we die. That one thing is God. Faith. Belief. Hope. It's all the same for all of us. But we have to go through school. We have to go through all these other different rules that's made by people. We had to pay for education that our ancestors created. You know? That we reincarnated and we lived through ourselves. We caused this history. So we had to pay to learn it? Shouldn't it be free? Shouldn't we get free education? Why do we have to pay for this shit? Because it's money, it's greed, it's ego. It's plain and simple. We chose our ego. And that small voice inside of us that tells us, this is the right way, this is the wrong way. You have the choice to listen. That's God. So, that's what I believe. Pretty much a knowing. And it's Uranus in the 12th house. I mean, you battle with this stuff and it can get you down, because it's like, you know, ultimately that the end result is you're gonna die. But then you might as well make the most of it. You might as well learn and take in all the memories and take in the lessons and learn what you're here to learn. That way you don't have to come back so many times and you evolve. So, anyway. My daughter has Neptune in the 12th house too, so hers is even more deep. I think she has Capricorn on the cusp. I have Scorpio on the cusp. So, my 12th house is intercepted. Because I have double Scorpio houses, double Taurus houses. So, which means I'm dealing with all my karma. Lucky me. Anyway, that's Uranus in the 12th house. I just thought that would be fun to talk about because there's not much Uranus in the 12th house stuff on here. There's not much Neptune in the 1st house neither. And that's an awesome placement. So, anyway, love y'all. Bye.